Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Yeardle puzzle. 3 more events that took place in the same year, and I'm going to try and guess what year that was. And we're talking very ancient today, aren't we? The Mycenaean period. Not sure I've ever even heard of that. The Hebrew Exodus from Egypt. Well, I know all about that from the Torah and the Old Testament. But do I remember roughly when it was proposed to have been? Well, not really, but I mean, Egyptian times are pre-Roman times, aren't they? I always say it's roughly in Roman times if it's between about 400 BC and 400 AD. I think if we're talking about ancient Egypt, then it's going to be even older than that. But the question is, how much older? I don't know. So I might have to just start with 400 BC and work my way earlier. Am I going to do that, or am I going to take a flyer at a different year? There is a part of me that does worry it's a little bit closer to the year 0, that's the only problem. Let's start with 400. Oh, I'm miles off, so we will take big jumps backwards. Let's just double check it's not closer to 0. Okay, it's not, so it has to be even earlier. Oh, it is way earlier. I said before Roman times, and it is, but it's still way earlier than my first guess was. Has to be between, well, 1400 and 1800. We still don't know if to go earlier or later. I assume it's going to be a multiple of 50 though, or at least a multiple of 5, because when you get such an old event, they're probably going to round it to the nearest century. So let's try 1700. Okay, I've moved the wrong way. That's good news, because it has to be now between 1400 and 1500. So let's just try 1450. Oh, it's not right, and I'm not close enough. It could be, I'm obviously going to go for a multiple of 10, but it could be 14, 10, 20, 30, 70, 80 or 90. So I've got a 1 in 6 chance, really. I'm going to try 14. No, I'm not going to try 1440 because that can't possibly be correct. Let's just try 14. I don't know what to try. I've got a 1 in 6 chance, as I said, so it's not even worth spending that much time on it. It was 1420. Oh, I was right to move by 30 years. I just moved in the opposite direction. That is frustrating. That is a Yeardle failure. But I was getting close. I would have got there with, well, I narrowed it down to 1410 or 20. Or 30, hadn't I? So I would have needed at most 3 more guesses. I should have stuck with my first instinct, but it was going to be quite a lot earlier than the Greek era. The Roman era, sorry. I shouldn't have wasted a guess on 0 either. Anyway, we are where we are. I was 1,020 years off with my first guess. Not the easiest one. That was a bit of a disaster though. But let me know if you struggled as well. You probably did better than me, but I'm not sure too many people watching will have been that close on their first guess. You are incredibly good at history if you got close to that, I think. That was a very difficult one. But maybe you disagree. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.